Good day, everyone. Now I will be continuing the discussion of the Republic Act number 4670. It's a Magna Carta for public school teachers. And this sections is outlining the benefits and rights of mga teachers. So this is a crucial topic because it highlights the importance of recognizing the unique challenges and needs sa mga educators and ensuring they are adequately supported. To begin, let's start with the number 4, health measures and injured benefits. And allow me to read this section. We have section 22, medical examination and treatment. Compulsory medical examination shall be provided free of charge for all teachers before they take up teaching and shall be repeated not less than once a year during the teacher's professional life. Where medical examinations show that medical treatment and or hospitalization is necessary, same shall be provided free by the government entity paying the salary of the teachers. In regions where there is scarcity of medical facilities, teachers may obtain elsewhere the necessary medical care with the right to be reimbursed for their traveling expenses by the government entity concerned in the first paragraph of this section. Okay, so mga teachers are mandated jud sila nga mo-undergo og mga regular medical examinations and ang government nag-provide na sila free medical treatment o hospitalization when necessary. And then ang travel expenses is gina-reimburse pod na sa mga regions labi na tong mga sa bukid-bukid tungod kay limited lang jud ang mga medical facilities dito. Okay, so daghang mga questions regarding sab-ani nga section like kanang what are the potential benefits and drawbacks, or like when we say drawbacks, it is kanang sagabal gani sa mandatory medical examinations. Okay, one of the benefits ani niya is kina-ensure ang early detection sa health issues. Labi na sa atong mga educators. Sa mga educators, tungod kay daw kay sila role sa society and gina-promotes ang overall health and well-being. And then, para sa ma-reduce ang healthcare cost. Like for example, mulala na yung pangbati, so mas madako na gasto. And then ang mga sagabal sa daani is like potential for privacy concerns, might lead sa discrimination, and then makakos sa like mga unnecessary anxiety or stress for some individuals. And then like kanang how this section po daw nga maka-reflect siya sa government's responsibility for the well-being sa mga teachers. Okay, so to answer that question is kina-demonstrate pod sa government recognition sa mga teachers ang ilahang mga unique needs and then ang ilahang role jud sa society. And then it suggests kanang a commitment to providing healthcare as a benefit sa mga public employees. Tungod kay daho kay sila ambag sa atong society. And also nasa question nga naabay mga ethical considerations related aning mandatory medical examinations? Okay, the answer to that is yes. Ang balance between sa public health o kanang individual privacy needs to be considered jud. And then there could be kanang potential for misuse sa medical information or discrimination based sa health status. And also, unsa po daw kanang implications sa kaninga policy para sa mga teachers in remote areas. So when we say remote areas, sa katutong mga bukid-bukid, tong like katong mga lagyo jud gani. Okay, the answer to that is it might be challenging jud para sa ila to access sa medical facilities. Tungod kay syempre bukid-bukid, lagyo, limitado lang jud ang mga health facilities dito and then gina-require sa government jud nga i-ensure ang accessibility ug reimbursement for travel expenses. Labi na to sa mga lagyo jud, kina-reimburse ko na siya sa government para lang jud like ma-secure nila nga kaninga teacher, kaning educator is ginag-follow jud siya sa kaninga section. And now let's proceed to the next section. We have section 23, compensation for injuries. And allow me to read this. Teachers shall be protected against the consequences of employment injuries in accordance with existing laws. The effects of the physical and nervous strain on the teacher's health shall be recognized as a compensable occupational disease in accordance with existing laws. Okay, so ang mga teachers are protected jud sila against employment injuries and are eligible sila sa compensation for occupational diseases related sa physical ug nervous strain. Okay, so there are also questions regarding in a section like what are some examples of occupational diseases that teachers might experience? Okay, one of the examples ana is kanang mga stress-related disorders, kanang mga musculoskeletal injuries, kanang mga vocal cord problems, mga allergies, and then exposure to hazardous materials in some cases, and even kanang mga mental health issues pod. And then another question is that how can the government daw nga ma-ensure that our teachers are adequately compensated for work-related injuries and illnesses? Okay, so ang government is nag-develop na po na sila or nag-make na po na sila clear guidelines for identifying ka ng mga occupational diseases, establish fair compensation systems, and nag-provide access to specialized medical care, and of course, nag-create po na sila preventative measures para ma-reduce po ang workplace hazards. And another question is that what are the challenges in proving that kani siya nga particular illness kay occupational disease ni siya? Okay, so difficulties in proving a direct causal link between the illness and the workplace, establishing the specific conditions that contributed to the disease, and navigating bureaucratic processes. And now let's proceed with the number 5, which is leave and retirement benefits. And allow me to read the section 24, study leave. In addition to the leave privileges now enjoyed by teachers in the public schools, they shall be entitled to study leave not exceeding 1 school year after 7 years of service. Such leave shall be granted in accordance with a schedule set by the Department of Education. During the period of such leave, the teachers shall be entitled to at least 60% of their monthly salary. Provided, however, that no teacher shall be allowed to accumulate more than 1 year study leave, unless he needs an additional semester to finish his thesis for a graduate study in education or allied courses. Provided further that no compensation shall be due the teacher after the first year of such leave. In all cases, the study leave period shall be counted for seniority and pension purposes. The compensation allowed for 1 year study leave as herein provided shall be subject to the condition that the teacher takes the regular study load and passes at least 75% of his courses. Study leave of more than 1 year may be permitted by the Secretary of Education but without compensation. Okay, so sa patabol naman kito dito akong state. So in short lang that ang mga teachers are entitled jud sila to study leave after sa 7 years nila nga pagpanerwisyo, receiving at least 60% silang salary for the first year, and then the leave period syempre mag-start siya towards silang seniority o pension, and then additional semester na silang thesis completion or permitted sub. So, ang mga questions pala nga section is that how does this section daw makapromote siya sa professional development and lifelong learning sa mga teachers? So, the answer to that question is that it incentivizes teachers to pursue further education and then maka-improve jud siya sa ilang skills o knowledge, which is maka-benefits ang students and then ang overall education system. And another question is that what are the mga potential benefits and drawbacks of study leave for teachers' education system? Okay, so one of the benefits is that maka-improve siya sa teaching practices, maka-enhance siya sa curriculum development, and then makapa-increase siya sa teacher morale and motivation. And then one of the drawbacks or like sagabal is that potential disruption to classroom instruction during leave, and then kanang potential for teachers to leave their positions after silang study leave, and then cost to the government. And another question is that what are the implications of the compensation structure for study leave? When we say compensation is that kabayaran, okay, the answer is that the partial salary payment is mainly met ilang sa ability sa teachers to pursue more expensive programs or take extended leave. And then, how can the government ma-ensure daw that ang study leave is effectively utilized and maka-benefits ang education system? The answer to that is that syempre nag-establish a clear guidelines for study leave applications, and then gina-require ang teachers to demonstrate clear learning goals and plans and ensure that the acquired knowledge is applied in the classroom. So syempre magkanang educators naman sila, so na-jud sila role sa society, so para bali dili masayang ang kanang pa-study leave sa ilaha. So like dapat maka-benefits ang mga students, or like magamit siya sa classroom para ma-improve pa sila. So, ingana na. Okay, so the next section that we have is section 25, indefinite leave. And allow me to read this. An indefinite sick leave of absence shall be granted to teachers when the nature of the illness demands a long treatment that will exceed 1 year at the least. Okay. So, ang mga teachers are eligible jud sila for indefinite sick leave when labi na pag ilang illness, mag-requires jud siya og prolonged treatment exceeding 1 year. Okay, some of the questions ani nga section is that unsa daw ang mga potential implications of indefinite sick leave for teachers and the education system? Okay, so para sa mga teachers is that kanang potential for financial hardship, and then difficulty returning to work after extended absence jud, and then impact on career advancement. So syempre dugay na sila nawala tungod sa ilang illness. And then para pud sa education system is that disruption to classroom routine, and then difficulty finding substitute teachers nga mopuli, and then potential for increased workload on other teachers jud. So, like, mga ingana siya kasagaran may tabo. And another question is that how can the government mabalance ang need for teacher support with the need to maintain continuity and education? And the answer to that is develop clear policies for managing indefinite leave, and then nag-provide og support services sa mga teachers during sa ilang leave. And syempre, gina-ensure jud that ang mga substitute teachers are readily available. Kay, syempre, pag naay gibati or naay illness ang usa ka educator, so kailangan jud nga mangita og ipuli para nga mag-continue gyapon ang learning sa mga students. So, nga na. So, the last section is section 26, salary increase upon retirement. And allow me to read this again. Okay, public school teachers having fulfilled the age and service requirements of the applicable retirement laws shall be given one range salary raised upon retirement, which shall be the basis of the computation of the lump sum of the retirement pay and the monthly benefits thereafter. Okay, so ang mga teachers maka-receive dyan na sila og salary increase upon retirement, which is mo na siya ginagamit para i-calculate ang ilahang retirement pay and monthly benefits. And as far as I know, ang matagan lang og kanang kibay reward sa ilang pagkaretiro is kana lang jong kanang nahawa sila sa pagpanerbisyo tungod kay pagbuot sa balaod, or like dili nila mismo pagbuot nga matanggal na. So, ingana na. Another question is that how does this policy daw maka-affect sa overall financial security of teachers in retirement? Of course, it contributes to their retirement income. But ang pinaka-importante dyan nga gina-consider is that ang overall adequacy of retirement benefits in relation to the cost of living. And then, how can the government daw nga ma-ensure nga ang retirement benefits are adequate and sustainable? Okay, the answer to that question is that regularly review and adjust retirement benefits based on inflation and ang economic conditions. So, gina-ensure jud that ang retirement system is financially sound and kina-consider ang offering additional retirement savings options.